So the last 20 of my 100 push-ups per day. That's 3,000 in a month, is it? Let's go. Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So a little over 1 month ago, I decided to do 100 push-ups every day, mainly because I felt that for my strength and athletic ability, that my push-ups, well, they sucked in all honesty. So I decided to see what would happen. Then I had the bright idea of documenting all of the pros and cons and giving you my thoughts on whether you should or should not do it too. So let's get into it. And just one final thing.
Would you put your clothes on, you bleeding tick?
Right guys, we're back inside. That's enough. No more naked push-ups outside. Tops off today. Think my chest potentially got a bit bigger, so maybe it's a good idea to show it in this video. But anyway, we'll get to that. So, first of all, let's quickly talk about my push-ups. I mean, yes, my form could be better, but for the most part, I think it's decent enough. I'm getting decent enough range on most of my push-ups and pretty much coming to lockout on each of them. However, I will gladly receive some hate down in the comment section, so please hate away, comment away, tell me all of your thoughts. Now yes, I did these push-ups, 100 push-ups a day, every day for 1 month. However, I did miss 2 days out, and to rectify that, the next day on those 2 days I did do 200 push-ups. So still, for the most part, stuck to the rules. I just want to point out, if you want to try this and you're not really able to do 100 push-ups a day, you don't have to do them the way I've done them. You don't have to do those standard push-ups. You can do them on your knees, just as I'm showing up here in the corner. You don't have to do 100 even, you can try and do 50 a day, set a target to do every day for 30 days. So one of the reasons, as I said, that I started this challenge, I don't feel like I was as good at push-ups as I should have been. When I started, I was able to do 40, maybe at best 44, 45 push-ups with good form, like locking out, going all the way down. I mean, if I lost form a bit, obviously I could do more. But now the strange thing with me, well, it's not actually strange, I do have a good reason for it, but anyway, the strange thing with me was that for pretty much every day of the week, maybe 1 day of the week I would feel okay, but even like 3 weeks into it, most days I would feel just as bad as the beginning, struggling to do 40 push-ups. But this is partially due to doing 100 push-ups every single day, doing my 4 days a week weight training, about 1 day a week running, and 1 day a week gymnastics. So quite active, already doing a decent amount of training. So I feel like adding the push-ups to this was pretty much like overtraining. And while yes, they did get a bit easier each week, like especially doing them, I had more endurance, I would say, but I just felt like I wasn't improving as I would have hoped. So the best I've done so far is about 3 weeks in, I managed to do 50 push-ups. And there were days where I felt like I could have potentially done more than 50, but I just didn't go for it, because I usually just did sets of 20 or 25, or sometimes I tried to do 100 push-ups as fast as I could, so trying to do it in around the 4.5 minute mark. So I think in a week or two after my chest and shoulders have settled down from all these push-ups, I'm gonna try it again and see can I get 55, 60 push-ups. That was my goal to be able to do when I'd finish this. And I'd be confident enough that I can get 55. I don't know about 60, but going from 40 to 55 push-ups for somebody that already does weight training, hasn't got that much room to improve, isn't a bad improvement. And that's also considering the way I try to improve. Doing 100 push-ups a day, every day, is just not the best way to get better at push-ups, not the best way to get stronger. And I'll explain that closer towards the end. And don't even talk to me about my bench press and shoulder press over this past month. It's fallen out of the sky. It's just gone down. I've lost a bit of strength in my bench pressing, my dumbbell pressing, my shoulder pressing, that like the sheer power that I can produce. However, I do have more endurance whenever I'm benching, which is pretty useless, but anyway, like I said, the main reason for that is because just been overtraining my chest and shoulders every day with the push-ups. Now, without being biased, I do think that my chest has grown a bit the past month. I would put that down to obviously just training my chest a lot more often in doing push-ups. And for you guys out there thinking, oh, maybe you ate more, blah, blah, blah. No, I didn't. I kept my body weight the same throughout. I've been 86, 87 kilos over the past month. It hasn't changed. I've kept my diet consistent. Everything's pretty much stayed consistent, apart from the fact that I've been doing the push-ups every day. Now, what I want you to know is that even though I've said that my chest has grown a little bit, maybe my anterior deltoids have grown a little bit, this is not the best way to grow your chest. The best way to grow your chest is to train it with compound and isolation movements 2 to 3 times a week. But because I don't do this, I probably train my chest about once a week For this reason, doing push-ups every day like an idiot has actually made my chest grow slightly. But I don't recommend it if you're looking to get a bigger chest. So let's finish off at looking at my pros and cons of doing the push-ups every day for a month. So pro number one, you will get much better at push-ups. That's pretty much a given. Unless you already do a lot of push-ups and then you just start doing them every day, you might actually be doing yourself a disservice. But for the majority of people that don't do that many push-ups, if you do this, it's going to make your push-ups better. Pro number two is you will only get stronger if you struggled already to do maybe 10, 20, 25 push-ups in one go. But if you're already strong enough to do quite a lot of push-ups, then it's not going to make you stronger. It'll probably make you a bit weaker, to be honest. Pro number three is that you will likely grow your muscles, but it is not the most optimal way of doing so. So I wouldn't recommend doing it for this reason. However, pro number four is that it is actually a nice challenge. It's a nice goal for you to have. It's difficult to do, so you get that rewarding feeling of forcing yourself to do something every day. That is going to give you some benefit, even though you don't want to do it. So you get that sense of achievement. So now I'll give you a few cons of doing 100 push-ups every day for a month. Con number one is that it will likely reduce your pushing power in the gym or your general strength in the area if you are already quite good at push-ups, or if you train those muscles on a regular enough basis. Con number two is that you'll probably feel like shit on a lot of the days and you won't want to do it, but I mean, that's the way it goes. It's not that bad of a con. Con number three is not the optimal way of growing your muscles or hypertrophy. Like I said, the best way of doing this is by training these muscles around 2 to 3 days a week and obviously giving them some days to recover. And con number four, it's actually not the most optimal way of improving your press-ups. If you want to improve your press-ups, then don't do them every single day. You need to give yourself a day or two to recover. Maybe do them like 3 days a week and don't just do 100. And depending on your ability, do between maybe 50 and 200 push-ups each day. So if you do those 3 days a week with quite a lot of power, as much force as you can, you're a lot more likely to improve than if you just do 100 every day, just bashing your muscles every day, not giving them a chance to really recover. So was I happy with my decision to do 100 push-ups every day for a month? Yes, absolutely. It was a new experience. Will I do it again? Probably, yes. Even though I said it's pretty dumb, I would like to see how I would respond to it if I tried again in another month or two. And it'd be interesting to see, am I tired every day? Did this batch of 1 month of push-ups create a lot more endurance in me? And will it serve me the next time I go to do it? Will it be a lot easier for me to just crank them out every day without even thinking about it? I don't know, but I'd be interested to see. And lastly, would I recommend trying it? Yes, absolutely, I would recommend trying it. I know it sounded like I was against it in the majority of the video, but to be honest, most people are poor with consistency, and this is a really good tool, in my opinion, to actually work on staying really consistent with something, because you're gonna have days where you just absolutely can't be bothered doing it and you just have to force yourself to do it. So it's a good way of getting a stronger mindset. You're most likely gonna get stronger if you weren't that strong to start off in the first place. You're definitely gonna get better at push-ups, and you're likely to see some improvements in your body composition, so your muscle mass, maybe your aesthetics, and you'll feel good for completing the challenge. So guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you're new to my channel and you enjoyed this video, please do subscribe to my channel. Give me a like just underneath here. Hit that like button, please. It does help a lot. Comment underneath. Tell me what you thought of the video. It's great to hear all your thoughts. I do bring a new video out every Monday. So until next Monday, goodbye and good luck. Right, that's it. Hopefully I'll stop being shit at push-ups now. Jesus Christ, wait till I got up here. That was reckless. How am I going to get down? Well, I'll tell you how I'm going to get down now. Bit of a jump from here, is it? That's it, it is. Oh. Maybe I should do 100 pull-ups a day for a month. That'd be a bit harder.